Hello there, I'm glad you decided to join me on this small quest. Today's video is going to be an interesting one as I reviewed the demo a few weeks ago. Now the full game has been released and I got the chance to check it out. Full disclosure, the developers sent me a code for the game. However, no money has changed hands and they aren't reviewing the video before posting. So all the opinions in this are my own. So with that out of the way, let's discuss The Fall of Porcupine. The Fall of Porcupine centres around Finley, who is a new doctor in St. Ursula's Hospital in the town of Porcupine. You follow Finley on his day-to-day works in the hospital and his adventures outside of it. You'll meet a variety of characters, some good and some who have other agendas in mind. One thing that will always be present is that everything is not what it seems, so it's up to you to uncover the darkest secrets of Porcupine and its residents. As said in the intro, I played the demo of this game a few weeks back, which is titled Fall of Porcupine: The Last Days of Summer. If you're curious about this title, I would strongly recommend giving the demo a play, as this serves as a prologue to the main game, as the main game picks up straight after the events of the prologue. If you don't get a chance to play it, then you can still enjoy the main game. However, I feel you get more out of the game by experiencing the prologue. Moments from it are mentioned throughout the main game, so it's good to have that context of what's being mentioned. Plus, it'll give you a good idea on what to expect in the main game, and it's free to check out, so you've got nothing to lose. So let's get into talking about the main game, and let's start with the gameplay. You'll spend most of your time in the hospital tending to patients and making sure they get the right care for their ailments. These treatments come in the form of mini-games, such as a rhythm game where you're checking a patient's breathing, adjusting the medication of patients by matching the levels of coloured bars, and getting a symbol pattern correct to understand their ailment better. The minigames keep the gameplay loop interesting, as the game will mix up the minigames every day. So like working in a real hospital, no 2 days are the same. Outside of that, you're talking to your friends and colleagues about their lives and making those connections with the community around you. During these times, you'll have the ability to control how the story plays out. There may be a time where two characters have offered to do something after work with you, so you get to decide who you want to hang out with. As mentioned, there is a community aspect to this where you can chat with the citizens of Porcupine. During your chats, they may reveal some history about the town which flashes out the world around you, or they may tell you some stories about themselves. There were particular people I would visit on a regular basis to get another story out of them, as they were so engaging. This is one of the strongest aspects of the game in my opinion. The characters in this feel like people you would meet in the street. You'll find yourself making a connection with someone in the game, and when you see them in the street or in the hospital, you will want to talk to them like a dear friend. I mentioned this when I reviewed the demo, and I'm so glad that I felt the same way after completing the full game. Let's move on to the art style here, and straight away I'm going to say this is what initially caught my eye when I saw this for the first time. The character designs are adorable and very eye-catching. With this being set in the autumn, the colour palette is a lot of warm colours which make you feel very cosy. During my walks around the town of Porcupine, I thought the design of the town felt very European, more specifically German, with the buildings having a thatched design. I looked at the developer Critical Rabbit and they're a German-based team. Adding to that sense of everything feeling real, like I mentioned with the characters earlier, the environments you're in feel very lived in. Like Finley's apartment not being spotless and having clothes around the room and worktops being untidy. It feels very real, as I can never keep my desk clear, and it's nice to see the game feel as real as I said it is. Adding to those cozy vibes I mentioned earlier with the art design is the soundtrack. This generally tends to play gently in the background while you're playing through the game. Essentially it does what it needs to do for the game. There are moments when the soundtrack is used to add to the mood of the scene, particularly during those moments when you start to uncover the dark secrets of the town. Finally, let's discuss the story of the game. Now I'm going to say this up front, this is a slower experience. I found the main story of the game really started to ramp up and show itself within the last hour or so. I found the rest of it very slice of life, with you going through Finley's day-to-day life. Now, as much as I enjoyed seeing this, at times I did want the story to move to the next gear. Even with this, I still feel satisfied with the story after my playthrough. When that last hour or so comes into play and everything starts to fall into place, you feel like you've been on a journey with the characters. To be honest, you were sad to see the credits roll, as you know your time with the citizens of Porcupine has come to an end. All in all, I'm glad I checked out The Fall of Porcupine. Yes, the story can be a little bit slower at times. However, what kept me going is the beautiful hand-drawn style art and the characters. This was a fun game to play at night as it has that cozy vibe as I mentioned earlier. So I'd be in bed, snuggled up under a blanket and going through my day-to-day routine with Finley. The mini-games are a fun way to break up the gameplay loop, but as said, you'll be playing this to spend more time with the citizens of Porcupine. As said earlier, check out the demo/prologue first to see if this is your cup of tea. If you decide to check out the main game, then you will have a great time learning about Porcupine and its residents. So that's my look at The Fall of Porcupine. Have you played the game? If you have, let me know your thoughts on it in the comments. If you haven't and this video has convinced you to check out the full game, then let me know in the comments too. If you liked this video and it helped you out today, then show me your thumbs by giving the video a thumbs up. Feel free to press the subscribe and notification bell so you'll know when a new video goes live or when I'm live streaming. Thanks for watching. If you love narrative games, then feel free to check out this video where I discuss the demo for Harmony, The Fall of Reverie. Thanks for watching and I'll see you on the next quest.